We're here today to see the courtyards of Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel is a bedroom community of Charlotte, and it's so quiet and so nice to live out here. One of the things that I like about this community is the fact of low maintenance and a great lifestyle. As you can see in the community, they're still building. They've got a little ways to go yet. But what's nice is they do have a pool. They have activities. Another thing I like about the community is that the people that live in the community love to entertain, and they love to see each other because they're not busy mowing lawns and taking care of a lot of things. So they get to enjoy life and they have a little more time to themselves. I'm here today to show Militia, who's one of our realtors on Team Papandrea, the community, so that when she shows another buyer, she understands more about the lifestyle of this community. Let's go on in.
Bonnie Papandrea! Yes, that's so nice to see you. Guess who's here? Jennifer Olsen, your client.
Hey, Jennifer.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Alicia. It's so nice to see you. Please come in.
Every time I come in here, I just think this is so awesome, how open it is. And I love seeing the patio area and the outside. You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Bonnie.
Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you, dear.
You too.
Hey, so you moved in, you're all settled now or partially settled?
We're mostly settled now.
Great.
Yeah.
How do you liking it?
Love it. Everything I thought it was going to be. Not mowing the lawn, not having to look at out the dirty windows because somebody's cleaning them, knowing I can drop at any point and go anywhere for as long as I want because it offers the lifestyle that we've always looked for and wanted to have, but couldn't because we were in a larger house. So the downsizing has been amazing for us already.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Mary Lynn, I would love for you to tell Militia a little bit more about the courtyards of Wesley Chapel.
I would be happy to do that. We are an EPCON community and we specialize in 55 plus housing. We do that so that people like Jennifer and Andy can move into a house, have a beautiful home, and the exterior is maintained for them and their yard is maintained for them. So that frees them up to do a lot of the things that Jennifer mentioned earlier about visiting a grandchild or traveling. We will have 136 homes here. We are in the village of Wesley Chapel. We are a preservation community. That means, as Jennifer well knows, that we have maintained and will continue to maintain the historic trees here on the property. We haven't just come in and leveled out the property. It's a beautiful property. Our arborist continues to work to maintain the trees and their health. And in addition, we're bringing in another 1,400 trees. So it's going to be a lush community. It's rolling, it's beautiful. There are lots of house plans from which you can choose. There are lots of courtyard options. There's lots of interior options. But the main thing to remember is the lifestyle here. Not only do we have amenities like pool that overlooks a fountained pond, pickleball, workout facilities. We have a great sense of community within this community. The neighbors are friendly, they're kind, and they're a lot of fun. So you can live in a beautiful home here and have a great lifestyle.
I think I want that.
I'll be glad to get you one. Let's go look at more.
All right. Mary Lynn, would you mind showing us part of the house?
I would love to.
From here, but throughout the whole house, all the light that comes in, it just makes you happy.
And look, you've got the luxury of the patio and relaxing. That's
Exactly.
fabulous.
You can come
and the
go.
privacy.
And again, with the entertaining, leave the doors open
Yeah.
in the main area and people still come and go and do their thing. It's perfect. We also have the sitting room here, which we didn't have at the other house. So this is a whole new feature that we're learning to use in the evenings for relaxing and unwinding before we settle in for the night that has surprisingly been a bigger benefit than what we anticipated it to be.
part of the reason that we came today was so that I could show Militia the Epcon community. She's never been here before, and I wanted her to know from, you know, somebody that actually lives here what it's all about.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
And we can always go out and take a look at the patio too.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
All right.
Thank you. Wow. This is pretty out here.
Beautiful. Militia, one of the things that I think that Andy and Jennifer Olson really liked about their home is the idea of this private outdoor space. We're always known as the courtyards of somewhere. Here we're the courtyards at Wesley Chapel. And what we do with each house is carve out some private space between our homes that would allow you to sit out in the morning, have a cup of coffee privately, or to entertain your friends and family here also privately. You can't be seen or heard from the street or from a house next door. So this functions as another area of the house itself.
I love outdoors, so I can see how someone would enjoy that private time out here. But I also can see this as a great entertainment area coming directly off of both the dining room and the great room.
Yeah.
How fabulous.
It's worked very well for our folks.
Yeah. That was a great tour. I know we didn't hit every room and everything in the house, but we hit, I think, the best features of the house. But I wanted to tell you about something I found out recently. Why this area is called Wesley Chapel. It was called Wesley Chapel because in the early 1800s, John Wesley, who is a Methodist minister, they established a church here called John Wesley Methodist Church. So when the community came together, they just called it Wesley Chapel. And that church is still here today. And they have a lot of functions and a lot of things in the community, especially for the kids and stuff.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Cool.
Mary Lynn, thank you for showing us around. Jennifer, thank you for actually taking us through it and telling us what really was important to you about buying out here. And I hope you learned a lot, Militia, today.
I did.
And I hope everyone back there watching the program is enjoying learning a little bit more about this area and about this community. Back to you at the studio.